Hello and welcome back to the Dwarves and PlayingHardball. Who doesn't love dwarves? And who doesn't like to smash and slash some orcs, right? So let's continue. There are so many orcs that we have been forced to flee in the last phase. That is kind of troublesome. Well, so let's go up here. We wanted to go here in the north, check it out, and then go over here to the Firstlings' Kingdom, their stronghold over there. Let's go there.
In the evening, after your escape from Mifidania, you recover from your exertions around a campfire. Goimgar withdraws to a solitary corner. Bavragor devotes himself to his alcohol, and the twins get their smelly dwarf cheese out.
Ah, what a merry
Namora and
group.
Fergus exchange hugs and kisses on the other side of the fire, while Rodario sits next to you.
Ah, a journey with real dwarves to the stronghold of the Firstlings. I'm sure I can write that into my new piece.
Well, possibly. So, and we are a bigger group now. We have some illustrious companions. There is now a day's journey between us and the orcs. What do you plan to do? Your metamorphoses were very impressive. I've never seen anything like it before. Have you heard of the Firstlings? Do you know the way to their stronghold? Or we should set up camp for the night and continue our journey in the morning? Well, let's talk about his abilities firstly. Your metamorphoses were very impressive. I've never seen anything like it before.
I must congratulate you on your skills. Find it hard to believe that it's not achieved by magic.
Aha, thank you, but I assure you it has nothing to do with magic. Just alchemy and accomplished acting. We leave the sorcery to the magi.
Don't mention them. There's no love lost on Andakai and her working iron tower.
You've met Andakai the Tempestuous? That is unbelievable. How was she?
She ran away to the Outer Lands. A damn disgrace.
Yeah, well, I mean, she had her reasons, right? And at least she put us on this track. Yeah. And I have the feeling that we will meet her again at some point. Maybe she needs to do something. Maybe she's researching something on her own. And then it's actually smart that she's not with us. Yeah, so I feel that she's a cool person.
Adakai had her reasons to leave us. She had already fought against Nodon and was unsuccessful. Furthermore, we wouldn't be here without her, and she told us about Keenfire.
Andakai, the bringer of hope. I like that. I'll have to use that in my new piece.
True to his words, Rodario takes out his notebook and writes something down.
Aha. So, well, have you heard of the Firstlings? Do you know the way to their stronghold? And by the way, I wanted to know about what was the name? Undergroundlings, right? Like, I wonder why we haven't talked about them anymore. But by the way, I'm sure this guy is some form of mage or something. Maybe he's a failed magus or something.
Do you know anything about the Firstlings? If I recall the map correctly, we need to cross the first large mountains in the Red Range and then pass through Snowdale to East Ironhald Stronghold.
No one has seen the Firstlings for hundreds of cycles, but there are many stories about them. Their craftsmanship is much vaunted, and there used to be trade via a narrow path that led into the mountains. But I don't think there is a man living now who has ever walked that road.
Okay. Well, there's now a day's journey between us and the orcs. What do you plan to do?
Far enough away from Mifidania. Perhaps we should part ways tomorrow morning.
Rodario jumps up and begins to gesticulate ostentatiously.
I think you have underestimated us. Let me introduce myself and my colleagues once more. I am the Fabulous.
We don't have time to look after a pack of jesters.
Rodario seems offended for a moment, but then he grins, turns away from the group, and raises his right arm.
Oh.
A jet of flame shoots out of his sleeve. The dwarves are startled and amazed by the brief spectacle.
And what do you say now, critical Mr. Dwarf?
You're a magus? I don't particularly like them either.
At the Curiosum, magic is my area of responsibility. There is a tube under his arm with a flint and a bag full of Lycopediella seeds. When he firmly presses the bag, the flint sprays sparks and the seeds shoot out. And there you have it. Magic fire.
Masterly work, Fergus.
The Magister Technicus shows his appreciation with a nod of his head.
If they all have tricks like this up their sleeves, well, they might not be such a burden after all, Tungdil.
Well, possibly. How many provisions do you have with you?
How are you doing for provisions? We don't have enough.
We are happy to share what we have. It isn't very much, though. We had to leave most of it behind.
Food is sure to be a problem on our journey. Winter's only just beginning to leave Wayan, and people will be keeping a tight grip on the stocks they do have because of the orc attacks.
We have to be frugal and organize as much food as we can. It wouldn't be much of a heroic story if we starved on the way to the firstlings.
Our mission is to forge the legendary axe Keenfire and destroy the traitor Nod-On. If you wish to accompany us through hunger, coldness, and danger, then do so. It's your decision.
How could we not partake in such a story? Just think, what a wonderful play we could make of it.
If we survive. I was hoping to only resurface once we reach the Red Range. Instead, we have a long journey and a dangerous climb ahead of us.
There may be another way apart from the old trading route. A few years ago, an old man from the north told me of a place called Wackenstein. Apparently, there is an old path there, older than the dwarven tunnels themselves.
Legends and stories. There's too much uncertainty. Let's just see what the next few days bring.
Wackenstein. There's the orc camp. Well, maybe we should actually... No, I really want to see this here. Polebrook. And I feel that we need to help people. Seaton. So maybe I want to go around here and check this out. I really want to. And then we could go like around here and then like that. Okay, the orc camp might block this one here, so we need to get around anyway. Yeah. Yeah, no, but here, let's... What might this be? Seaton. Let's go. No injuries. Oh, by the way, what's our situation? Anybody with injuries? No. No, it's fine. So what's this? An orc horde?
The all too familiar stench of tallow and grease reaches your nose. You know what this means.
That's fine. We want to hunt orcs. Let's hunt them down. So here, let's try out this guy. So he's got Poison Dart, Shrill, Burning Dart, and To the Knee. I mean, the Namora here. This could also be cool. Let's have her first. And then she can actually have this one. Ladies first.
What is it?
Yeah?
Huh?
What?
What?
What is it?
Well. You're all together?
Of course!
Oh yeah, there they are, okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's something new and nasty. What is that? And they have some collar, spiked collar. What is that?
What is it?
What is that thing?
Already done
That
it.
one.
Huh?
Where did they come from? Oh, there's from behind there.
On my way!
Yes? At once.
Yeah? I'm on it.
And what now?
Oh, she's got good moves there.
What?
So this.
Vile creature!
Well, the thing ran away. Like, what are they? What is this actually? I mean, it is some form of... I mean, it's not an animal.
Huh?
Yeah? Already done it.
Huh? Pavrakas, what is it?
What is it?
Huh? Huh? On my way.
What?
Oh, no. What? It's blocked now.
Fine.
Huh? At once. Yes?
Okay, you hold the line. Good.
And what now?
Yes?
Attack!
Where can't she do that anymore?
I'm on it.
Huh? Understood. End it! Pavrakas!
Swift and quiet.
Okay, so she's got a dagger.
On my way.
What is it?
Huh?
I want to change this, like, oh man.
Huh?
I want the cleave. The cleave is
End
much
it.
better, I feel.
Huh? Huzzah!
Yeah?
Oh, when
Good.
did you get hurt so much, Boindil?
What is it?
These things, they can jump around. What is going on here?
Huh?
Good night.
There we've got it. Okay, no, they also, these things have green skin, green blood as well. It's running away. Come on, kill it off.
Come here, you! Yes,
One back there.
yes!
The others.
Huh? Huh? At once.
Was there falcon?
Yeah!
Good, got that. There's an ogre back there.
On my way.
Form up, guys.
On my way!
There's an ogre there. And there's also one over there. Oh, we need to kill 50 enemies anyway.
On my way.
Let's come from up here.
On my way.
way!
Oh, there's another ogre over there. Okay, fall back. Fall back. Let's draw the orc there. Go back line.
What is it? And what now?
Huh? Attack!
Huh?
Brindal, smack him.
Who's next?
Nice, good teamwork there.
Yes?
On my way.
On my way!
Okay, we need to draw them.
On my
Fall
way.
back. Fall back. There.
Huh? With pleasure? Of course!
Yes? Understood.
Yes?
Huh?
What is it? Oh,
Well, I
what
think
bad
these
luck
things,
for
they are
you.
actually, they dodge and they run away. Very good. Got that one.
Yes?
What is it? Too easy! And what now?
Now, okay, now let's go from here.
Oh, yes!
On my way.
Now we need to get to this ogre there. It's up there. Oh yeah, the ogre is coming. Fall back.
On my way.
Fall back. Draw the ogre.
Yes?
Burn down to the front. Oh, it's an ogre with a big bone there.
On my way!
Huh? Understood.
Here.
Yeah?
Namora, you
On my
stay
way.
back.
Huh?
Boindil,
Yes,
be careful.
Huh?
We draw him from two sides, and I think it's not a bone, but
As
it's
good as done.
On my
it's a
way.
piece of wood or something.
What is it?
Attack like this, and you attack like so. Oh, he messed us up there.
And what now?
Attack him from
Come here, you. Huh?
Oh. Well. What's this again? Shadow step.
I won't.
Attack.
Huh?
Attack.
What? On my way. I won't.
Good, got him. Well, with one hit he knocked out 2 dwarves.
On my way.
So everybody ready? Let's go for the other. For the other
On
one.
my way.
There they come. Okay, fall back. Let's draw them away so not then we get into the we get the problem. Yeah, the ogre is also rather
my
slow,
way.
so let's run away a little bit quicker. There, very good. Let's kill off the 2 orcs
Yes.
here.
Say goodbye forever. Yes,
Left
yes.
flank.
Understood.
Yeah? On my
Namora,
way.
stay back. Well, we
Fine.
were supposed to stay back, but well. Oh, like so then.
Huh? On my way.
Here, you attack him from
He hardly put up a fight. Huzzah! Come here, you.
Yeah, well. More friendly fire than
And what
anything.
now?
Then there is the ogre.
What is it?
Tungdil to the front.
Oh, what bad
You
luck
just
for
wait
you.
here Like so.
What?
Namora,
Good.
go to the side. Tungdil comes
Understood.
on the right
What
flank.
is it?
Boindil on the left.
I'm with you. Yes.
Can have another go on him.
Yes.
You come from
At
here.
once.
And what now? Ha ha! What is it? With pleasure.
I'm on it.
Use the special.
What is
You
it?
Also,
Huh?
Tungdil come from
Understood.
behind.
Yes.
Or rather, Boindil go from
On my
behind.
way.
Yes. At once.
Good. Yeah, very good. We got him. Nice.
Huh?
And the ogre bites the dust.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Bad luck for you.
Oh, there came someone from behind. Where did this guy come from?
On my way.
Yeah.
Killed that one. Kill this one. So we are at 23 orcs.
What is it? As good as done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
End
another
it.
one of those.
What is it? Come here, you.
Good, got it. Not sure what kind of monster this is. But I think it's not an orc.
Huzzah!
They are very quick.
At once.
They are truly
Huh?
quick.
On my way.
Huh?
Huh? Ha ha!
I love
Oh,
you.
what happened? Oh. I think Tungdil hit her, huh?
Understood.
Yeah, okay, then she's waking up again.
On my way.
I think she's a bit too fragile.
What is it? Huzzah!
But these things are stronger than they look. Got one in the corner, so we can't do anything about the girl. Yeah, no, she's but it wants to run away.
We hardly put up a fight. I'm with you.
So we had 33 orcs.
Of course.
As good as done.
Well,
Huzzah! What is it?
Tungdil.
Yes. On my way. Huh?
You attack like so.
What is it? As good as done.
Killing off that one. Oh, that is a strong one.
Creature.
And what now?
Oh, there are more bowmen up there. Tungdil can actually... Oh, let's... Why not jump up there, huh? Nice.
And again. We hardly put up a
That
fight.
one. And then attack them.
Yes.
Down here.
Attack!
Kick him. Going down.
On my way.
Oh, there. Ah, there's someone there. Okay, then.
As
you
good
go
as
here.
done. Huh? On my way.
Huh?
Yes?
Aha.
Understood. What is it?
There. You can take them out.
Say goodbye forever.
Oh, where's the... Oh, there's another ogre there. This could be a problem. Well, let's do this one here. Might. Hit. Why can't we do this? Ah, no.
Vile
The-
creature. Oh, what
the
bad
regular
luck
attacks.
for you. Say goodbye forever. Vile creature.
Doesn't work. Oh, but we killed enough of them, or what?
What the hell were those things?
Goimgar carefully pokes one of the dead little creatures with his sword, as if he fears it'll jump up and attack him.
Have you never defended your past, Simmerbeard? Those are Bognalim. Small, ugly, stinking, cowardly. Sound like anyone you know?
Goimgar looks angrily at Boindil and is going to reply, but Namora speaks first.
They are like little orcs. They are even more primitive and make up for their physical weakness through their sheer numbers. They live in caves all around here.
While the others talk about Bognalim, you examine a decorated ox skull that the orcs had with them. It wasn't made by them, and somehow looks valuable. You pocket it.
A decorated ox skull. Well, so she's got some injuries there, but I think she can take a break. Ah, yeah, there. Bloody scissors. Boindil decapitates enemies with less than 50% health. Deals lots of damage to those with more than 50. Or the whirlwind. Or this costs 4 even. That I would like to see that, but I think the whirlwind, Boindil revolves around himself while he moves. He deals damage to all enemies in his path. I think that sounds actually pretty good. So that. But it looks like we cannot use the same stuff, huh? Well, then we've got the leader's will. Tungdil and nearby heroes deal 25% damage more for a short amount of time, or generally gains twice the AP when he kills enemies. No, let's have rather the leader's will. It's only for 3 seconds anyway. There you go. Bavrador. Oh. Sits on his grand hammer there. So here. What is that? Elixir. Bavragor drinks the brew from his water skin and heals himself immensely. Earthquake. Enemies in a straight line in front of Bavragor get stunned. Or Dragon's Breath. Bavragor ignites the brew from his water skin and can set fire to enemies in a half circle in front of him. Now that sounds cool. I think this here might be the... No, it's not the cooldowns. Can't be. Let's have this one. It sounds good. There. Found 8 food. Less than 1 day worth of walking. Oh yeah, by the way, like we can't, we need provisions. Let's have a look. Yeah, she's got 2 injuries now, huh? Poor thing. Ah, but now we are getting... Yeah. No, we are not increasing our standing. Or maybe it's 100. Now it's meant to be 100 now or something. Let's have her take a break. And now Fergus. Although I'd like to see the dragon's breath. I'd like... Oh no, but he still can do the cleave. I don't know where the cleave is. Ah, we can choose it. Okay. Well, so might, the force of Burnout's actions and attacks is raised significantly for a short run. Yeah, I think that's better than eruption. Ah, so that's actually better. Okay, so I want the cleave. Can we actually... The leader's will. It sounds good. Damage boost for a short while. Tungdil causes 50% more damage with all attacks. Or everybody 25. Let's try that. Okay. And then he has the 3, that's fine. Shield bash. Would be cool if they would just operate there as NPCs or something. Ah, and here this is the burning dart. Okay, fires off a dart that explodes on impact. Yeah, I don't feel that the shrill, you know, like that they panic doesn't sound too good. Although I would like to see that. Yeah. So, alright, here we are. Let's save the game. Or let's save down here again. So, and then let's have a look. Let's check this one out.
You are walking past an inconspicuous copse as Nomura suddenly stops on the spot.
Wait! We are not alone. Someone is watching us.
A trap?
Aha. Let's see. But I don't think... I don't
Die, scum!
What are you doing? Why are you attacking us? We're dwarves too. We're on the same side.
Oh.
I see honest dwarves here, but they are accompanied by scum. I will free you of it!
Oh, really? And what are you going to do on your own against 8?
You, come here.
Is that a female dwarf? Oh?
Brother, what are you doing? Boindil, what's wrong? Come to your senses.
It's no use. They belong to me. Now die, scum.
Oh. Well. Well. Let's... So this here, she can have this. And she can have this. Starting the fight. What is that? Is she a dwarf? Like a dark sorcerer dwarf, but she has 2 little crossbows there. Yeah. Well, we better get up there.
Well?
Ah, yeah, this guy is also firing with a crossbow. Huh? Defeat the female dwarf. Well, let's fire a poison dart. Ah, what's that? Oh.
All right then.
Is that actually working like that? Burning dart? Like, why is the...
Why not?
No, I think it's not working. Then
I'm
we
on
need
my
to
way.
Get up there. Okay.
Yeah?
Well,
At
let's bunch up on her then.
At once.
Yes?
Yeah, why not?
Yes?
Oh, she's shooting a lot.
What? Good.
What is she doing? Oh, she is actually really pushing us back. Oh, we've got a new shield, by the way.
Understood.
Yes, yes, soon.
Yeah, smack her.
Yeah? Good.
What is it? All right then.
Just a minute.
Yeah, good. Hit that one.
Yes?
For Vracus!
The dwarf is falling down.
Yes?
Come on, can't you go
I'm on my
here?
way.
It was actually not what I wanted.
Support!
But, like...
What?
oh, well, let's use this one here. Ah, that's the thing.
I'm on it.
I'm not back, right? Can't hold them back. I don't want to die.
Okay, well, that could have been nasty. So now we know
No
what kind
sooner
of...
does the unknown dwarf fall unconscious to the floor than her control over your comrades disappears. You fetter and gag her until you know more about her sinister powers.
That was, I hope I didn't hurt you, Scholar.
It was as if in a dream, but at the same time, it wasn't. I heard her voice in my head, and although I knew better, I only saw orcs attacking me. You were the enemy.
Tungdil goes over to the shackled dwarf and kicks her gently with his boot.
This is never a child of the smith, even if she looks like one. Those gifts. By Vracus, there is something evil at work.
You kneel in front of the dwarf and press your axe against her throat.
My name is Tungdil. If I remove your gag, will you answer some questions?
The captive nods, and you pull the gag out of her mouth.
Geralda is my name. It would seem I underestimated you.
Well, what kind of evil dwarf are you? What are these powers? I've never heard of a dwarf being able to do anything like
The
that.
powers? I've never heard of anything like it.
Neither have I. I haven't had them for long. When I try to remember, all I see is black mist, and I taste iron and mud, and there's an elf who...
What did you do with the elf?
Did the Alpha give you these powers?
When I try to remember, it hurts. Like needles sticking into my head. I am Geralda Bloodstone. I was...
Poor thing. Well, what did you mean by scum, by the way?
You said something about scum when you attacked us. Has Namora done anything to harm you?
Not her, but her kind. Alpha.
She is a human. She only acts at being an elf in theatre.
In the theatre?
For the first time, Geralda looks at Namora without a hateful expression.
She must die.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. But by the way, which kingdom do you belong to, and what are you doing and where you are?
Where have you come from and what brings you to Wayan?
I was on my way to the Free Folk. They are said to live in the middle of Girdlegard, without kingdoms or their laws.
The free folk? You mean dwarves?
Yes, dwarfs who have left their kingdoms, voluntarily or otherwise. Not everyone has a place in their kingdom.
You instinctively think of your own plight. You are not a secondling, and won't be welcome among the fourthlings since you placed obstacles in their king's path.
Don't believe this nonsense, Scholar. The free folk are just a fairy tale that people tell themselves when they don't want to stick to the traditions. Just look what good it's done Geralda.
Geralda prepares to reply, but then she holds back.
Enough talk! She is dangerous, probably crazy. She attacked us, we should put an end to her.
It's what you call amnesia, memory loss, a tool often used in stage productions. We don't know what happened to her, and maybe she doesn't either. We can't just kill her.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, she is certainly very dangerous, but we'll take her with us.
She's too dangerous just to let go, so we'll take her with us. Remove the fetters.
You nip any objection in the bud and turn to Geralda.
Listen, Don't know what has happened to you, but we are dwarves, and we shouldn't fight against one another. We could do with your help.
The female dwarf seems just as surprised by your decision as your companions.
Thank you. I would be happy to accompany you. I am Geralda Bloodstone, of the Fourthling Kingdom. I'm sorry that I attacked you. It was a misunderstanding.
You realize that your decision doesn't please everyone. Tungdil and Nomura seem particularly upset. But they hold back, and you continue on your way, a slightly gloomy mood hanging over the group.
Sympathetic, admit the distraught female dwarf. Well, I mean, she doesn't really look like the others. And we have an ivory figurine, a finely carved ivory figurine, very valuable. And 7 provisions. So what can she do? We are a merry group now, huh? Persuasion, passive. If an enemy deals damage to her, she forces her will onto him, only one enemy at a time thou. Quickfire. Geralda shoots several crossbow bolts at enemies nearby in quick succession. Shadow stab. Geralda disappears and reappears next to an enemy, dealing a stab to him. 3 hits. Geralda shoots 3 bolts at a target in quick succession and causes lots of damage. Interesting. So I would have thought that our relationship is deteriorated a little bit with the ones that were objecting. Now we can't change the party anymore. Well, whatever. So, but that was actually interesting. Let's save here, and then let's go here.
Your path leads you to a small fishing village on the banks of Lake Ontario. The villagers are busy and don't pay you much attention, apart from a fisherman on a boat who nods at you before returning to his nets. You can just about make out a jetty on the other side of the lake.
No, let's rather continue on our way. I wanted to buy something.
You leave Polebrook and continue on your journey.
I want to buy something, but well...
You spend the night protected from the wind in a ruin, and are sitting around a campfire as the topic of your new companion's performance on the stage comes up.
Sleight of hand, speed, alchemy, and makeup can have an incredible effect. Nomura transformed herself into an elf using the latter.
I also noticed your weapons, Nomura. I've never seen such swords before.
Their names are Crescent and Sunbeam. I designed them myself. It took a long time until I found a smith who was able to make them.
She looks like a pointy ear too. Nature hasn't been kind to her.
For this absent-minded remark, Tungdil receives evil looks from Nomura and grins from the men.
Perhaps I really am an elf, and will bring you a nightmare in your sleep tonight. Don't be surprised if you wake up screaming.
For a moment, it seems as though she has merged with the darkness, but when you blink, everything is back to normal.
By the gods! Isn't she magnificent in her role?
There is no denying what Rodario says.
I think she's not just playing an elf. But the question is like, an elf is not necessarily the same as an elf, right? But well. So now we can't change them. Oh well. So let's get going. So I want to go up there. We don't have so much.
The group isn't overly
now.
friendly towards Geralda, and this evening she's sitting once again apart from the others. You ask yourself what you can do to break the ice when you see that she has a file in her hand. The file is wrapped around with silver wire and has a snap lock. The liquid in it is black. Geralda opens the lid and takes a big swig. As she puts down the bottle, a smile flits across her face, followed by a short expression of deep satisfaction. It is the first time that you have seen a positive emotion on the face of the somber dwarf.
Oh. No, we need to ask her, so what's in that bottle? Medicine?
Is that medicine?
No, it's... I don't know either. If I don't drink it, I have a longing for it. It gets stronger and stronger until I can't stand it anymore. When I drink it, the longing disappears, and I feel rested and strong.
And when the phial's empty?
I don't know. I don't know where I got the drink from, let alone what it is. But if I don't drink it, frackers give me strength. I think I would go crazy or die.
Geralda plays with the phial, lost in her thoughts, as if she were trying to remember where she saw it for the first time.
Okay, well. So we are running out of food.
The size of the fields and the farmsteads grow as you get closer to Valenciensis, the old border city in the north. The old city wall is much too small for the size of today's settlement. Everywhere little cottages, and even the odd magnificent estate, extend beyond the wall.
Valenciensis. This city is home to the Grand Archive. There are countless works from all over Girdlegard here. I wonder whether we'll be allowed to go in.
Well, let's go to the Grand Archive of Valenciensis.
You try to gain access to the city, but the guards on the wall are unyielding. The Orc armies in the south and the movement of the Perish land has prompted the city council to lock Valenciensis up. You try not to show your disappointment, but Boindil looks at you curiously.
Is a house full of dusty books really that important, scholar? That's no place for a dwarf.
There are also books by dwarves and about dwarves in that archive. They've practically got everything that has ever been written. They've even got notes on the races of Girdlegard, singularities and oddities by M.A. Het.
A book about dwarves? That really can't be any good at all.
You leave the impressive city of Valenciensis behind you and continue on your way.
Impossible! Why can't we buy food? Well, so let's go down here then.
As on the previous evening, Bavragor sits apart from the others. But tonight, he waves you over.
Smeralda, my sister. You want to know what happened, right?
You nod and sit down.
She followed Boindil into battle. We tried to talk her out of it, but she was as unyielding as a mountain. Then came the day when the High Pass was attacked.
Bavragor drinks from his liquor.
He killed her. Blinded by the frenzy of battle, he thought she was one of the enemy. I can never forgive him. He killed my sister. Could you?
You inevitably remember the loss of Lot-Ionan, Frala, and her children. You remain sitting in silence, each of you deep in thought. Boindal approaches, having either heard you or guessing what you were talking about.
His fierce life forge is a curse. He thought the orcs had robbed him of his love, and the ire came over him. Sometimes he calls her name in his dreams. Oh, he'd never admit it, but he suffers just like Bavragor. He too loved her.
The stonemason doesn't react, so you and Boindal go back to the others by the fire.
So sad. So we are nearly out of food now. I want to check this one out now. So this is the jetty. Let's save the game here. But I know that nothing bad happens actually. The guys just don't regenerate the injuries anymore. Jetty.
You arrive at an empty jetty on Lake Anteria. You can see several fishing boats on the lake, and there's a small village on the other shore.
Ah, Polbrook. What an idyllic little place. And then there's the miller's daughter.
Okay, no, we don't want to
You
get
turn
on the
around
other side.
and continue on your journey.
Let's not call the fishermen over.
A two-story tavern sits on the corner of
No,
a cross...
sorry, just a second. No. I want to
You
try
leave them-
something. Maybe we can buy some fish. But I would actually think that they just take us over there. Yeah, as a shortcut, basically. So let's try that.
You arrive at an empty jetty on Lake Anteria. You can see several fishing boats on the lake, and there's a small village on the other shore.
Ah, Polbrook. What an idyllic little place. And then there's the miller's daughter.
Well, call the fisherman
Hey
over.
there. Would you be able to ferry us over to the other side?
At first, you think the fisherman hasn't heard you, but then he turns around and heads towards the shore. When the boat has almost reached you, the fisherman calls back.
Dwarves, are you lost? Oh well, whatever. I am Samuel. If you wish to cross, it'll cost you. Food for 10 days or 20 gold, whichever you prefer.
No, nothing.
Not at the moment, thank you.
Oh well, no skin off my nose. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Okay then. Let's go to the tavern.
A two-story tavern sits on the corner of a crossroads. The snow around the building has been cleared away, and a warm light is coming from inside. The sign above the door reads, Minstrel Castle.
Minstrel Castle? That sounds promising.
Well, let's look at the surroundings first.
The old building has nothing in common with a castle. It seems rather nondescript. A simple tavern for simple people.
Well, let's go in there.
Finally! Time for ale! My throat is completely parched.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, I too can hardly wait.
You enter the tavern with Bavragor and Boindil in front. On first impression, the interior is as inconspicuous as the outside. But when you take a closer look, you spot a couple of paintings of minstrels in front of a castle, a small stage that, judging by the dust, is only very rarely used, and a lute hanging on the wall behind the bar. There are not very many guests on the ground floor, perhaps a dozen, and most of them belong to a group of mercenaries who have retreated into the far corner. You sit at a table, and after a while you are brought the ale that Boindil has ordered.
I can see a performance coming. Well, let's go over to the bar and talk to the landlady.
You go to the bar where the landlady is working and sit on a stool. The landlady, a stout, middle-aged woman with long hair tied in a ponytail, looks up briefly but says nothing.
Well, Minstrel Castle, that's a pretty name. Let's do some small talk.
Say, why is the tavern called Minstrel Castle? It doesn't look much like a castle.
Oh, you don't know the legend, Dwarf.
One of the guests next to you at the bar takes up your question.
There was a castle here once. No one knows its name anymore, so everyone just calls it Minstrel Castle. Once upon a time, a king lived in that castle. He had many subjects and an enchanting queen. But one day a young minstrel came along and sang of wonderful far-off lands, and the subjects began to complain about their own lives. So the king sent for the singer to hear for himself. He came and sang a wonderful love song, and the king began to be scared. He thought that the minstrel wanted to steal away his queen. Without flinching, he drew his sword and struck the boy down. His father heard of this. He was himself a singer. And so he went to the king and played a terrible song, a curse. The king was to vanish in silence, and no one was to remember his name.
And that's what happened. No one remembers the name of the king or his castle. Make of it what you will. The story's certainly well known enough in the area to give R in its name.
Well, there we go. And finally, let's have a look at your wares. Oh, what's that? A Talisman of Steady Battle. Increases the damage of auto attacks by 100%. Yeah, not bad. Oh, well, but we need to have the food first. So let's get this one. All the food. Talisman of Protection. When damage is received, there is a 50% chance of reducing the damage by 80%. I think we could also sell some stuff here. Huh? This is the same as this one. Yeah, it is. Oh, chance of reducing the damage by 50 and by 80. This is a stronger one. Well, let's buy it. And this one increases the damage of auto attacks by 100%. Let's have that one as well. And let's sell some stuff. Yeah. Well, not the metal parts maybe, because they don't bring any money anyway. But the golden rings maybe. There you go. They don't seem to be any special. They're just made from gold. What about the pearl? 75. Finely carved ivory figurine. Very valuable. Looks like an Asian. Ox skull. Ornamented with satanic symbols. The loot. Well, why can't we give them the loot to one of our companions? I guess they would be very happy about that. The pearl. Should we sell that? No, let's sell the pearl. And let's sell the loot. Although, well, they are not connoisseurs over here. We found these here, right? So let's sell one healing potion and let's sell the elixir of strength. This one here. It's more damage for a while. Or the small elixir. Yeah, let's sell that. Let's hold on to the other stuff. Maybe if someone wants that. Large healing potion. Maybe the small healing potion. Off you go. So we've got 503 gold pieces now. Yeah. Okay then. I have to go back to the others.
You nod at the landlady as you slip off the bar stool, and she nods back.
Okay then. Oh, I thought we could stay the night.
Vavrigor and Boindil, who are absorbed in a drinking competition, have to be practically dragged out of the tavern. But in the end, you are able to continue your journey.
Well, maybe they just got a little bit closer to each other. Well, saving. So now the question is, I think we should go like around here and then via this here, then so, like so. So that. And looking at the time though, what happens here in Seaton with the question mark, we will see in the next episode. Many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We made a long way today, actually, in today's episode. We have a new friend. Let's hope she is a new friend. I don't know why we can't choose the others now in our party, but well. She looks also a little bit, yeah... not like I would have thought a dwarf looks, but yeah, I mean she's on some substance, and we've got some interesting talismans here. I might have wanted to, yeah, to actually sell this one, by the way. But well, whatever. It's fine, so you actually should get this one here. You get that. Ox skull. Can't do anything with it. Okay then, so anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I do like the story and everything here. It is a very classic thing, of course, but we do have a few twists here, and I feel that the characters are actually rather interesting. Let's see what's going on with this dwarven lady, and who did experiments on her. I would assume that maybe even this elf is behind it, this Elfar or Elfgar or whatever. And made a funny joke on her or something, and maybe she will at some point turn on us or whatever, who knows, but we'll find that out in the future, I guess. So, many thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do click the like button, or if you want to support me and the channel, you know it is always helpful if you show the appreciation for the content that I'm making. Same goes for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell to never miss an episode again. And we'll continue next time. In the meantime, why don't you share your thoughts in the comment section? The comment section is all yours. See you next time. Bye-bye.